What if there were a software that guaranteed all students could participate in classroom discussions equally and substantially without in any way digressing or slowing down the progress of the class? What if there were a software available that could guarantee that all students pay better attention as well as retain more information from lectures and educational videos? What if this very same software could also automatically collect all students' responses, comments, questions, and store them in a database so that you could use that for formative assessment purposes? How does that sound? Well, the good news is that such a software does exist. It's called PlayPosit. They have pre-made video bulbs, that is, videos with questions inserted. So they have pre-made educational videos, oftentimes that other teachers have uploaded for our use. Let's take a quick look at an example. Let's take a look at Schoolhouse Rock, nouns. All right, I'm going to preview this. And I'll just show a short portion of it.
Well, every person you can know and every place that you can go and anything that you can show, you know they're nouns. A noun's a special kind of word. It's any name you ever heard. I find it quite interesting. A noun's a person, place, or thing.
And here it stops and it asks me a question. So this is check all of the apply. What is a noun? Person, place, thing, submit. And I got that correct. Another option you have is that you can also link to videos on YouTube as well as other video websites. So what I would do is I would click New Bulb. All right. And let's say that I want to add something from YouTube. All right. So let's say that I were teaching a lesson in math. 27 math tricks to embarrass your teacher. I would just copy the URL from here, paste it in here, search, got it, add, and then I have the video that I can preview in here. Pause. Let's say that I wanted to add a question right here. Add question. Let's make it free response. What is 36 times 11? And then when the student previews the video, this question will pop up at 1 minute and 48 seconds, and they will fill in the blank with the correct answer. In order to add students and give them access to your videos, you can do one of two things. You can add your students from Google Classroom. Just go here, go to your profile, click Sync with Google Classroom, and then just follow the other steps. I cannot demonstrate that because I do not have Google Classroom, and also I have to keep this video under a time limit. And then the other thing you can do is do it manually. So new, class, and then follow these steps. And you can manually add students, or you can give students the search code. They can follow the code and then manually join a class. Another neat feature this software offers is that you can monitor students' progress. Let's go to my classes. I have an unregistered student who has viewed one of my video bulbs. So if I go to where it has the 3 dots here, I can go to the option to monitor. So my unregistered students here, and then it can show the average score, the lesson completion status. So did they view the whole thing? Did they get halfway through and then stop? Did they not view it yet? How many questions were answered correctly? How many questions were ungraded or not graded or incorrect? The particular video bulb had only one multiple choice question, so the unregistered student got that one question correctly. The rest were all reflective pauses. Those would not be graded, and then there were a few free responses which the unregistered student did not respond to. So obviously with more students viewing more videos, you would have a lot more comprehensive and detailed data, but this is just a preview of what it looks like. So just to wrap things up, before I collect your feedback, I'll just go over some of the affordances and limitations. Some of the affordances include that the questions inserted into videos help teachers to keep track of how well students are understanding the content. It helps students to retain important information. It can serve as an alternative to traditional quizzing when the rewind feature is disabled. They have to watch, they have to pay attention, and then they have to answer the questions before they can continue. It can also serve as an alternative to traditional lectures when the rewind feature is enabled. It allows students to rewatch material over and over again until they get it. This saves a lot more time compared to the student having to ask the teacher, oh, I didn't get that, can you repeat that? It can also be much more efficient than taking notes. And a teacher could also insert prompts in the video asking for input, feedback, questions. This way, it doesn't slow down the instruction. Each student can go at his or her own pace. The only drawback that comes to mind for me right now is that the teacher cannot answer questions in real time. So you cannot ask questions of the presenter. So if you had any questions about the video, you would have to approach the teacher later.